Welcome to Polity, Part 2. In this segment, we will learn about what is Preamble, four aspects that can be ascertained from it, key terms present in the Preamble, and few important case laws. If you haven't watched Part 1, Intro to Constitution, I have attached the link to the video in the description below. So let's get right into it. So what exactly is a Preamble? It is nothing but a brief introductory statement that explains the principles of the document, that is the Constitution, and its source. Let's say like the foreword of the book. It also reflects the minds of the Constitution makers. Now, let's see the four aspects that can be ascertained from the preamble. Number one is the source of power. As you can see, the source of the Constitution's power is the people. We the people represents that the people of India themselves have adopted this constitution for themselves and the country they constitute. Now the second aspect that can be ascertained is the philosophy of the constitution, which is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. It denotes what the constitution aims to establish. The third aspect is objectives and aims. So what are they? Aims are nothing but intent and hopes you want to achieve at the end, and objectives are actions taken to achieve these aims. And finally, we have date of adoption or enactment, which is November 26th, 1949. November 26th? What about Jan 26th? Isn't that a Republic Day? You are right. Jan 26, 1950 is when the Constitution commenced, but it was adopted on November 26, 1949 itself. Now let's dive into the key terms in the preamble. Sovereign means that India is an independent state and isn't under any other country. Socialism is nothing but a political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. Like the communist socialism, India's socialism is a democratic form of socialism. This objective of a socialist economy was added to the preamble by the 42nd Amendment Act in 1976. Secularism, as we all might have heard multiple times, is the separation of religion from the state. But Indian secularism is slightly different from the Western secularism. In Western secularism, the state believes in total non-interference of religion, whereas in India, the state is neutral to all religious groups but not necessarily separate. It was added to the preamble by the 42nd Amendment Act in 1976. Democratic. We all know we are a democratic nation, but what does it even mean? Democracy, in simple terms, is the rule of the people. Supreme power is vested in the people and is exercised by them directly or indirectly through elected representatives. And then we have republic. Republic is a state where the power is vested in the people and has an elected head. Unlike the UK, whose head is the king, India's head of the state is the president, who is indirectly elected by the people. Now we go into the four important words, first being justice. So justice is nothing but to ensure all people are treated justly or rightly. The preamble talks about three types of justice, namely social, economic, and political. Let's see them one by one. Social justice is justice in terms of the just distribution of wealth, opportunities, and privileges within a society. Economic justice, on the other hand, is a set of principles for which economic infrastructure is developed around, wherein the ultimate goal is to create an environment with equal opportunity for each individual and to establish a material foundation of which people can achieve a creative, dignified, and productive life. And lastly, we have political justice. Political justice means that all citizens should enjoy equal political rights like the right to vote, for example. The second one is liberty. Liberty in simple terms means freedom. It refers to the state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. The preamble enlists five types of liberty: liberty in thought, liberty in expression, liberty in belief, liberty in faith, and finally, liberty in worship. The third important term is equality. We all talk about how we want to be treated equally, but what does it even mean? It means two people, regardless of the place of birth or their community or the religion they follow, are considered equal by the state. The state exhibits no discrimination based on any factor and provides no special provisions to anyone. But you may think, what about reservations? How can they establish equality? That is an excellent question. To get it answered, wait for the video on fundamental rights. Now, in equality, the preamble provides equality of status and opportunity to all without any discrimination and special status to anyone. And lastly, we have fraternity. Fraternity is the sense of brotherhood. Regardless of whether we come from Punjab or Kerala, we are a Muslim or Hindu, or any other factors of differences, we all have one identity to share. That is, being an Indian. So, fraternity is especially an essential requirement to unite a diverse country like India. Now we have come to the last topic of the video. Here we will see two case laws which are nothing but Supreme Court judgments related to the preamble. First is the Berubari case. In this, the Supreme Court held that preamble is not a part of the Constitution. You can think of it as a foreword of a book. It just shows a glimpse of the story contained, but not the story. It might be a part of the book, but not the story. And then we have the Keshavananda Bharati case, which held that the preamble is a part of the Constitution and that it states the objectives and the Constitution seeks to establish. It stated that the preamble is used to interpret the various provisions of the Constitution. So now we have reached the end. Thank you for watching. Do comment below if you have any specific topics you would like to cover. See you in the next video. Bye bye.